What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be trying to track down a wiring issue that is not allowing me to control the passenger windows from the main switch here on the driver's door. Let me show you what I mean. All right, so we're just going to key on the Lexus. None of these switches to the passenger windows have worked. So you can see it's not locked out. I'm pressing the button. Nothing's working. Now, if I can get this to work, it may be a miracle on camera, but I'm gonna try right there, those wires. I'm gonna try to move that while hitting the button and see if I can get the passenger window to come down. It's worked once before. Let's see if it'll happen again. All right, so I got you guys set up here. I'm gonna be hitting the switch and then moving those wires and see if we can get that window to come down.
A few moments later.
Yeah, so we're not getting any kind of movement this time around. So, all right, so jiggling the wire and hitting the switch didn't work this time, which may be a good thing because maybe that means whatever wire was messed up has completely severed now, and it'll just be easy to identify once I get in there. But now what we need to do, we need to take off this door card. I'm not gonna go through that because I showed how to take the door card off whenever I did the door lock actuator on the other side. It's gonna be the exact same procedure, so check out that video if you wanna see how to do that. But we will be taking off these scuff plates, and we have to take off this panel as well to unhook the electronics. Because what I want to do is I want to unhook the electronics from in here and then pull all these wires out and out through the door too. So at least then I should have a little bit more room to work with and a little more slack in the wiring. All right, so I'm gonna get that door card off right now, and then I'll bring you back once we have that completed. All right, so if you've never taken this stuff off before, this is just a kick plate. You get a little trim tool, get underneath it, pops right up. And then here in the footwell, we're just gonna pull this off. It has two little tabs right there that it goes into. And then you'll have this kind of plastic screw or cover that's up there. You unscrew that, and then you can just pull this out. This is stuck in there with these little tabs here, right there, and there. And there you go. Now you have access. So just gonna follow these wires that go out into the door, and we're gonna unhook all those. And then we'll take the door card off and pull all this stuff through. All right, as you can see, someone has already been in here before I have. So I don't know what they would have replaced, but that's not OEM. So now I'm gonna probably undo these. I know I went out of order there. We're probably gonna undo these and then start pulling that through the door here. And I don't know, maybe we'll be able to pull it out somewhere around there. I don't know, we might have to remove the speaker. Not really sure, never done this before, but we'll figure it out. Once I get all that stuff out, we're gonna take a look and then I'll bring you back. All right, guys, so I was able to get that out, unhook all that, and then we did have to remove the speaker, but it's good because it gives us a lot of room. So this is what we are up with right now. And we're just gonna remove this and see if we can see any wires that are potentially messed up behind the sheathing. All right, so let me show you what we're dealing with. We definitely have, I don't know if it is the culprit, but we definitely have a smoking gun here of a broken wire. So you can see this one here, this red with a blue stripe, clearly broken off. There's the other piece of it right there. And then this blue one right here is starting to eat through this red or the yellow with the red. And then there's another one back here. This black one, or this white one with the black stripe is starting to eat through. So we definitely have some issues here in the harness. That's good. So we're gonna get a probe and start testing. So this is the plug for the master switch. And then we have identified some of these wires are the same as these wires. The most important is that red one with the blue stripe is part of this. So potentially that could be our issue right there. But we're gonna go probe everything, check for continuity, and then after that, after we're certain that that's the issue, then we'll repair everything, probably check for continuity again, make sure it's good, and then put everything back in the vehicle. And when I say we, you guys remember Alex? Actually, make sure you go check out his channel because he's been doing some cool stuff at the drag strip with his Del Sol, and then just rebuilding stuff in general. So go check him out. I'll leave it in the description.
And I just broke it again, so video coming on that.
Yeah, so he's broken his transmission about 1,000,000 times, so you'll get to see the rebuild on that. But we're gonna be checking that right now, and then we'll bring you back.
We've got my voltmeter here, and we're gonna do a continuity test. So when you're doing a continuity test, if you have a wire that's not broken, you'll get a beep. So just to show you guys, we know that this red with blue tracer wire here is broken. So we're gonna see it on the back. It's the third one in. So we'll put that there. And now just to show you guys how it would work if it wasn't broken, say this is the plug side. So I'd put it on here and you hear it beep. But if I were to probe the actual plug side here where it's broken, you'd get no sound. So that's how we would know if the wire is broken or not. But yeah. Let's see. Try to do this. Yeah, like that. See that? And we'll do this end. You don't need much. Yeah, it should be good. I'll clean it up. Okay. Yeah. Well, you can see that this has been open for a while because it looks a little corroded on there. So I'll clean that up. But yeah, these non-insulated connectors, we'll crimp it on one end, crimp the other end in, and then slide the heat shrink tubing over it, and that's it. It's ready to rock. And make sure it hits that middle part, and that's it. That is done. Slide that over, little heat, repair, finish.
All right, so we just keyed on the vehicle, put that one plug back in, and then plug this in. So now we're gonna see if any of the other passenger windows will go down.
None of the other ones worked before.
None of them worked before.
So.
Oh, man.
All right, they go down and they go up. And that's just one wire that we fixed. It's the only one that was actually broken. There are 3 more that are starting to crack, so we're gonna repair those too. But
this is the greatest day of my life.
great success.
Oh man, I can finally go down the road and put my windows down. Thank you, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the end result. I think we ended up doing, what is that? 5 wires, 5 questionable wires. One obviously definitely was split, but went ahead and repaired these other ones. So we're gonna wrap the loom and then put everything back together. All right guys, as you can see, door panel's back on. Everything back down here is on. I've run through and checked all the switches, the memory seats, mirrors, just everything that any of those other wires may have been a part of. Everything works wonderfully. Another big shout out and thanks to my man Alex here. Again, look for those links to his channel down in the description box below. This is an issue that I've seen written about many times on forums. So if you're having this issue with your main control switch or your passenger windows, be sure to check that out. And hopefully the fix that we did today will help you with your issue if you're having the same problem. And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like 100 series content, because I have more repairs and upgrades planned for this LX470. And just remember, it's not hard, it's just new. Thank you for watching.